Why you should practice meditation. Now, what is meditation? Meditation can come in all sorts of different forms. You can come in breathing, just being aware, mentally aware, being at peace with your body. There's so many different forms of meditation, but this specific type of meditation that I'm like actually emphasizing on is is breathing. I think breathing is so important, and just being still, doing nothing. So I'll take you back to where I kind of like started meditating. I would say I started really meditating 3, 4 years ago. So by the way, just to clear this out of the air, I made a previous video, I think in my first video, where I mentioned that I did a jogging vlog in 2018. I actually did that jogging vlog in 2020. So I've only been doing YouTube for like 3 years now. Yeah, literally for 3 years. So this third year, I'm gonna focus on just trying to help and build a generation of people. So if you guys can like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you subscribe, the chances of someone else similar to me and you watching this video just increases. I don't know the exact percentage, but it just increases. So hit that subscribe button and help support this movement, because it's a movement. Now guys, going back to what I was saying, I literally remember meditating or learning about meditation like literally 3, 4 years ago. That's crazy. Can you believe that? Like I only learned about like improving my breath, the most fundamental thing in life given to us by God. I only learned about this recently, like 3, 4 years ago. And like I remember being in my room and I was watching a video on, I think the guy's name is Wim Hof, and it's called like, the video was called Wim Hof Method, and it was just this guy like just like obviously the thumbnail was just this guy like just wearing no top and stuff like that, and he was just like meditating, some older guy. And the meditation like involved me breathing like heavily, like like obviously through my nose, so like breathing, and then you would stop, and then after you stopped for like a minute, like stop breathing for like a minute, you would like breathe in and then hold it in, and you could just feel the rush just entering your head, and like it felt amazing. It was definitely hard to do, but it felt amazing. And ever since then, like I've just always been meditating, practicing new ones and stuff like that, just remembering to always breathe, like take deep breaths and stuff like that. I'm not going to say I'm perfect at doing this, but that's why it's so important. Like actually scan your body. Scan your body, literally scan your body whilst you're breathing. And here comes my let me just get some water. We don't realize it, but some of us probably have pains that we've been feeling but just not noticed consciously in certain areas of our body. And that's because we're just like always doing something, where our lives are so busy, and like 90% of it is just junk. When you think about it, we're so easily distracted. Like there's no focus, no one can sorry, you know, I have that thing where you like, you know, where like in your throat, pause by the way, but there's like that thing that like itches your throat and makes your throat go dry, and then it starts making you like want to cough. That's exactly what I have right now. But anyway, it's gone. So I literally meditated today for 20 minutes, and like every like 20 seconds in my head I'm just like, oh, oh, I need to check, when is this, like, when am I gonna let me check the time to see how much time has passed. Oh, I'm just so like agitated. I couldn't even sit still for like a 20-minute meditation. That's like not being able to sit still for 20 minutes, just breathing. Something that should be so easy to do is a major struggle, like literally a major struggle for me. I can only imagine, like, let's say if I was to sit, most of the people that watch this video, if I was to sit you down and say, okay, meditate for 20 minutes, the amount of like things that will distract you within those 20 minutes of just meditating. And I want to practice this. I want to try do this as many times as I can, every month, every single day, as if possible, because meditation is so important, and especially when it's done in the morning, like just my mental clarity and my focus and stuff like that, I just feel so energized, and I just feel like I'm ready to go and stuff like that. And you don't realize it, but whilst you're meditating, whilst you're breathing, whilst your eyes are closed, whilst there's no thought in your mind, you don't realize it, but that's when the best thoughts come into your mind. That's when you actually start caring about the things that are most important to you, your family, your purpose, people that you have a close relation to. That's when all these things like actually start like you remember vividly. Or that's when you also get like new ideas, like for a business. Like we're also like, as human beings, we just wanna, yeah, I need to make money. I need to, like, forget about the money. What are you doing to improve your mental health first, so that when you're focusing on that thing that's going to make you money, you can actually stay focused for the entire hour, for the entire 2 hours, because your mind is at peace. But when your mind's like just jittery, and like I've watched there's this guy called Dr. Daniel Amen, and like he used to study like x-rays, and then he fell into the love of like studying like visual images of the brain and stuff like that. And he found that like when your brain is too active, there's problems, and like it starts to affect your brain in negative ways. And when your brain is like too sedentary, so like when it's too like, when you're just not pretty much doing nothing like all the time, that that is a problem as well. So it just goes to show that like that balance, that like I need to, as much okay, I'll give you an example, like exercise, as much exercise, because exercise like is good, and blood flow and stuff like that. And then it also like helps the brain to like release certain chemicals that like help your brain and stuff like that, release stress. The exercise is amazing. Walking, just taking a walk in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, getting some of that vitamin D from the sun. Just little things. But he like really emphasized that like most of the public sectors don't cater, they don't care, like they don't cater to people's brain, and how people are feeling emotionally, and how their brain looks, like how does that person's brain look, where are they being affected, because then that's where you can find the root cause to most problems. And I think personally, if most people just meditated, and as a Christian, obviously it says in the Bible, meditate on the word day and night. I'm a Christian, so like I think in the Muslim in Islam, they also have something very similar. And like Buddhists, like every religion emphasizes that meditation is very important. So it just goes to show that like meditating, like taking that deep breath in and blowing it out, like even just doing that, just taking that deep breath you just feel so much clarity just from doing that. You just feel so much more like ready and prepared and like relaxed and focused. You don't have this cluster of like anxiety in your brain and stuff like that. That's also why like I re-emphasize that what you eat is very important, because what you eat can affect how you focus. What you drink as well can affect, like alcohol, sugary drinks, caffeine. Caffeine, obviously, in like excess, caffeine is okay, but we're in excess, like when you do too much of it, it's bad. Apparently like 2 cups of coffee are okay when taken at the right time, but stuff like sugar, like sugary drinks and stuff like that, all them like over processed foods, especially like the drinks that say sugar free, like you don't actually know how they've made that sugar free drink sugary, and apparently the chemicals in those are like even worse. So like it's just a cyclical narrative, literally. So practice meditation. Literally, I will put a link to Medito in the description, and it will actually like take you through beginner stages, like 1 minute breathing exercises, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Then you can work your way up. Take conscious control of your breathing. It's like almost taking conscious control of your life. I mean, for me personally, I'm someone that I've been through like PTSD, and I'm still healing from those things. And the fastest way to heal from those things is to breathe and to get that oxygen into your brain like consistently. That oxygen, like just it that there's just something about it. There's just something about breathing, right? Like we do it all the time, but we can't see it like a skill, like see breathing like a skill. Everyone treats breathing like they're level one, like everyone's a level one breather. Most people anyway. Most people are level one breathers. Like most people just, the most breathing they probably do is either subconsciously when they're just breathing, letting their body breathe for itself. Some people through their mouth. Majority of people that don't really know about breathing or meditation, they breathe through their mouth, and that's actually impacting negatively your body. But like when you take control of it and you actually start leveling up your breathing skill, you start breathing, taking deep breaths through your nose, all the way through your lungs, right down to your belly, and your belly expands. That just that improves your health substantially, massively. So start like genuinely taking more conscious of your breath, taking more conscious decisions to take more deeper breaths, and you will see that will improve your life. It might not show on me now, maybe not in the next couple months, but like years from now, like when I'm in my 30s, when I'm in my like late years of 20s, even now it'll probably show. Like it probably does show now. I just, obviously I live with who I am, so I don't really see enormous change like every day, because I am who I am. I just get accustomed to who I am every single day. But like from the outside, people that look from the outside, they're like, yeah, he's definitely improved in this area. He's more like self-aware. He's more, I get this from friends. They tell me like I'm very self-aware, I'm very conscious of my decision. I'm very thoughtful, I listen, I'm patient. I'm not like emotionally erratic, like I'm not out of my emotions and stuff like that. I'm not easily tempered. And these are all things that like I've realized, wow, meditation. Of course, God gave me the knowledge. Like at the end of the day, God gave me breath, yes. God gave me the knowledge that improving my breathing would improve my life, my quality of life. So I would highly recommend why you should improve breathing, why you should improve your breathing. I would highly recommend 20 minutes. No, I take that back. 1 to 10 minutes of 1 minute of meditation every single day. 3 to 5 times at least a week. 1 to 10 minutes of just you, literally you versus you, meditating in your room, wherever you are, taking those breaths. Just literally, and just see if you feel better after doing it for like 2-3 months. If you feel better, then keep doing it. You probably will keep doing it. You probably will start doing more. If you see no impact and you don't like it and stuff like that, stop. I don't want to, like, if you clearly breathing improve, like, we breathe to exist, so it clearly is important, so improving it would be important. It's just like anything else in life. Like, if you don't choose to keep practicing that thing and putting more time and focus and effort into it, it's not gonna just magically start growing. And it, like, you can't go plant a seed outside, never water it, never give it sunlight, like it's just covered in a cardboard box, and expect it to grow and be nutritious. It's just gonna stay the same, probably won't even grow. So just think about that. If you want to grow, keep leveling up the skill of your meditate. Like, why would you not want to improve your mental clarity? Why would you stop yourself from improving your breathing? Think about it. Personally, I think it's worked for me, and I would highly recommend it. So like I said, guys, I want you guys to, and girls, to share this video with someone that you think might need to improve their breathing skill, because I think it might help and it might not. But why not try? Like, what risk would you take or lose from not trying? No, there's no risk. And if anything, the reward is greater long term anyway. Develop a long-term mindset. So anyway, guys, personally, like, there's nothing more to say, but just improve your breathing, meditate, take more conscious awareness of your breathing. It's been your boy Paul Kadar. Like and subscribe. We out.